Hey, relax, bro.
Are you laughing at me, bro?
Oh boy, this is Brian. He's a quadriplegic YouTuber and musician who goes by the name of El Valiente and was recently arrested for allegedly bumping a Miami officer with his wheelchair during a domestic dispute. That's not something you hear every day, but there's been quite a few updates since we last covered the story, with the main one being the body cam footage has finally been released. So right after his first court date, he went onto the news and told his side of the story. So here's a quick clip from my past video to catch you guys up to speed.
You said it. He believes that police should not have arrested him. He even said that his wheelchair was damaged, the case even taking the judge by surprise.
I have truly never seen a case like this.
The judge says this is a first. A quadriplegic man facing 2 counts of battery on a law enforcement officer. Although he can't use his limbs, police say Brian Amastha struck an officer with his motorized wheelchair.
They claim that I hit them with my wheelchair.
Amastha tells us a different story.
Okay, I guess anything can happen in Florida. I would love to see the body cam footage of this because I want to see, like, is this guy just like full throttle just charging at the police officer for some reason? Or did he like accidentally hit them and they're exaggerating? I don't know. Hard to tell.
Did you?
I absolutely did not.
It was Wednesday when police responded to a dispute between Amastha and his mother at their Southwest Miami-Dade home. According to the report, when she was arrested, he got agitated.
The officer, she bumped into my wheelchair because I was standing in the driveway and the driveway is thin.
The report stated that you spit at an officer.
Right. So I suffer from acid reflux, so I normally spit. And I spat like the totally different direction.
This is going to be really interesting to see on body cam footage because if he did actually just spit in a different direction and the officer accidentally, I guess, walked into his wheelchair, that's going to be interesting and an easy W for him in court. Okay, so he claims that he didn't hit the officer with his wheelchair and that he spit to the side. But unfortunately for him, the body camera is really not helping his case. This looks really bad. But as someone with an extra hectic schedule, some days I have way less spare time than others, which is why I'm happy to introduce today's sponsor, Factor, also known as Factor 75. As Factor cuts down on grocery trips and cooking, so there's more time for me to work and be with family. For me, it's been perfect for lunches, as I normally eat lunch alone before going back to making content for you guys.
All right, so this is what it looks like plated.
With over 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, you'll always have new flavors to explore. The meals are always fresh and never frozen. They come in these convenient little boxes like this right here. So today I'm eating the grilled chicken and brown butter Yukon mash. I added some sriracha because, I love putting sriracha on chicken. Chicken's good. Mashed potatoes are great. Mushrooms are great. The beans, they're great. I had a little extra time today, so I tried ovening it, and I feel like that is actually the superior way of doing it. I was going to go back to recording the video, but let me just eat all this real quick. This is definitely the favorite one that I've tried so far. Okay, so I just ate 470 calories and 40 grams of protein. Let's go. And since it's never frozen, it's actually really quick to prepare, as it's like 2 minutes via microwaving, or I did about 8 minutes in the oven at 375 Fahrenheit. And it was great. So if this sounds interesting to you, you can head over to factor75.com or click the top link below and use code Atozy50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and 20% off your next box. That's code Atozy50 at factor75.com to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next box while your subscription is still active. So thank you again to Factor for supporting my channel. Without further ado, let's continue the video. So the footage here starts about when the police arrest Brian's mother. Here, he's clearly upset and wants them to take him instead.
Hey, stop hitting me with the chair,
man,
Brian.
stop doing
That's a
that.
battery on a
You
Leo.
just said
That's a battery on a Leo, bro.
Bro, you guys just said you weren't gonna do that, bro. What the f?
You said we're gonna go talk to her.
Well, what are you gonna do about it?
You need to calm down.
Okay, so it's hard to see from this angle, but it does seem like he bumped into her intentionally. Unfortunately, though, it gets a whole lot worse.
Relax. Hey, relax, bro.
Are you laughing at me, bro?
We're not laughing at you.
What the f is
Stop,
wrong with
man.
you, bro?
Hey,
What the f is wrong with you?
Relax.
Why the f you locked me out of my house?
We're gonna explain it to you right now. Go over there. And
bro, what the f is your problem? Get in the car. Métate adentro del carro, señora.
Just take me.
Oh, you're going.
Okay.
You're going.
Good.
You're under arrest for battery on a Leo.
Okay.
Qué lindos los dos, ¿no verdad? Eso era lo que
Charlie, 3500.
tanta brujería. Pues era
You escaped with another case number reference battery on a Leo.
139552.
My bag.
¿Esto de él? Sí, esos son su ID, su tarjeta y todas las cosas. Ok, ¿esto se puede activar el motor? How do you turn it off?
Okay, so that was from the woman's perspective that Law and Crime Network obtained, but ABC 10 News obtained the POV from the other officer where we saw this.
So take me. Hey, chill. I just hit you again. What the you do about it? Tell you what's gonna happen.
For the first time, we are seeing body camera video.
Yeah, his accidental bump story isn't going to fly in court anymore. I guess he didn't want his mom to be arrested and was willing to sit on business. Oh, and in regards to the spitting, ABC 10 had a bit on that.
I suffer from acid reflux, so I normally spit. And I spat like the totally different direction.
But this is the video.
You want to listen or not?
Bro.
Why would he ever go on camera and just allegedly lie like that when he knows police officers have body cameras? The whole situation is just so ridiculous because it's just so far-fetched. It's not something you hear every day. You don't hear of a guy in a wheelchair trying to ram a police officer. But to make things worse, because he couldn't fit in the police car, they had to call a tow truck for his chair and have the fire department bring him in on a stretcher.
Right now you're going on there.
Is that? And I'm just asking.
Yeah, because the wheelchair doesn't fit in any of our cars or in the
You guys don't have like a correctional.
Corrections doesn't have any. So we're going to take your wheelchair to there.
I've seen
I called them, but then you told us specifically you need that chair. So they don't have that chair over there.
I know, that's what I'm saying. There's no van for correctional.
Well, don't forget, Brian, that those vans, they don't pick up off the street either. They
They don't. We're not part of the same department.
This is something you should have thought about before he charged at the police and spit on them.
The corrections department and we're Miami-Dade Police Department.
So you guys are gonna take this chair on that flatbed?
Most likely, or we're going to see if there's another route. We're getting somebody to see. But it's going. You're not going yet. You're going to sit in there until we're done with this.
Well, I mean, my back is gonna hurt being laying down all the time. So that's what I'm saying. I would rather. I can't stretch my legs. So I would rather, until we're ready to go, if possible, if I can stay here, I'm being cooperative.
Yeah, that's fine. You guys mind? You guys mind?
If my lieutenants go with it, I'm good with it.
I guess right about now he was regretting ramming the police with his wheelchair and yelled at them, "What are you going to do about that?" Because apparently they're going to call a tow truck. I feel bad for laughing, but like he got here from his own actions. I was on his side in my last video. Now it's hard to be.
Amasa also told us he felt humiliated during his arrest.
Bro, laughing at me, bro?
Because he was separated from his motorized wheelchair, which he says was damaged when it was put on a flatbed. You see one officer appearing to text someone, joking that they were going to put him on the tow truck.
Oh no, that's not good either. Everyone here is on camera, and they know they're on camera, so why is everyone acting out? But apparently in Florida, battery of a law enforcement officer is a third-degree felony that can be punished with up to 5 years in prison, 5 years of probation, and $5,000 in fines. And since he's facing 2 counts, he's facing a maximum of 10 years, but I feel like it's extremely unlikely for him to actually do any real time due to his condition. But who knows? He did do another interview with a YouTube streamer by the name of Peepaw Riveter, and here he also claimed that he didn't spit on him.
They're asserting that you spat at them, and you're saying, no, you just spat onto the ground. Correct?
I spat to the opposite direction of where the officer was.
Okay.
Because of my medical condition, because I'm sitting down.
Nah, he spit on them. Again, did he really think they didn't have body cameras?
When I spit, which I spit to the opposite direction.
Yeah.
This officer even went crazier.
Yeah.
He tried to pull me out of my wheelchair. She tried to handcuff me behind my back.
Okay.
Which neither of them were able to happen.
Yeah, because
once she noticed that she couldn't do that, she made an even stupider comment of saying, "Where's your battery so I could cut your battery?"
That's
now explain to me.
Yeah.
You think that me sitting in a wheelchair that goes top speed 5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
With 3 officers that have tasers, that have guns.
Yeah.
Now knowing a little bit of my background, the educated person that I am.
Yeah.
You actually think that I'm going to be stupid enough to roll away
Well, I would hope not.
In my wheelchair.
Well, you rammed them multiple times and spat on them, so I'm unsure. But then he goes on this media tour claiming that he didn't, when, there's body cam footage. We've seen it now.
This news story really did not do you justice on telling this story.
Yeah, neither did the body cam footage. But Brian also claims they sat there for a couple hours while the police didn't know what to do. They then called a fire and rescue, as we saw, and then a AAA flatbed. But to make things worse, he claims that they allegedly had the mother get out of the police car, they unhandcuffed her, and then she drove the wheelchair up onto the flatbed. So overall, what an absolute dumpster fire of a situation that could have easily been avoided. If your mom acted out to the point where assisted living workers are calling the police on you guys and she ends up being arrested, don't follow suit and get arrested as well and just make the situation twice as bad. It's definitely a new level of entitlement to be acting like that in front of the cops. What are you gonna do? Flatbed truck pulls up. I guess the actions fit a stage name though, El Valiente though, because they were definitely very brave. But other than that, I'll see you guys next video. Peace.